So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into one of the first steps that you need to be aware of when it comes to building out an automated dropshipping business, which of course is you building your dropshipping website. Now, there's a number of different platforms out there that you can use when it comes to building out a dropshipping business. In my opinion and from my experience, I would say that Shopify is the best one. They've done a good job of making it really beginner friendly, really easy to use and simple when it comes to getting started. Now, it's going to be during this first step over here that you're going to need to decide on a couple different things. The first thing is what your store is going to be centered around. And by that, I mean the niche or the category of the products that you intend to sell. You're also going to decide on the branding of your business as well, you know, coming up with the name, the color scheme, and of course deciding on which actual products you're going to list on your store. There's different ways that you can do this. Some ways take longer than others, but if you're a beginner and you're looking to do it in the easiest and quickest way possible, I would recommend using this AI store builder. Now, this AI store builder is going to save so much time in so many different areas. Number one, it's going to, of course, build an optimized store that's going to work on both desktop and mobile phone. It's also going to load your store with proven winning products. It's going to design a logo for you. It's going to come up with the color scheme. It's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. And the best part about it is that it's completely free to use. I'm going to leave a direct link to this AI store builder down below. And bear in mind that the way that it works is that it's going to connect it to Shopify. So you don't have to go directly to Shopify. Everything is going to be integrated within this free AI store builder. But once you've gone through that process, the next step after that, when it comes to building out an automated dropshipping business, is that you're going to connect your newly built dropshipping store to a software called AutoDS. So AutoDS is the key ingredient when it comes to the automation side of things. It's going to be able to assist you with so many different things that's going to make your dropshipping business a little bit more passive. I'm going to explain various different features as we go along with the 10 different steps, but one of the initial things that it's going to be able to help you do is sync the products that you want to sell directly to your suppliers. Because when it comes to listing products on your new dropshipping store, there's two ways that you can do it. You can do it manually, where you're going to go over to your supplier's website, you know, download and export the images, copy and paste the title, the description from your supplier, and then move all of that over to your own store. Of course, that's a little bit more time consuming. It's a little bit more cumbersome. However, when it comes to using AutoDS, you're going to be able to press a couple buttons. It's going to take a couple seconds and they're going to be able to connect the product on your store directly to your supplier. There's so many different benefits to doing it this way. Of course, when it comes to stock monitoring, you know, if your supplier runs out of stock, you're going to be able to see that within your AutoDS account. If your supplier also changes prices, you're also going to be able to see that as well. If you do things manually, you're always going to have to go onto your supplier's website and see exactly what's going on. They may even decide that they don't even want to sell the product anymore. And if you don't check your supplier's website within a couple days and you still get orders, that's going to cause a lot of headache. So that's one of the reasons why you definitely want to sync the products to your suppliers. And when it comes to which suppliers that you should use, I'm going to make a detailed video on this and break down all of the different suppliers that are out there. As you can see, these are all of the different ones that are compatible with AutoDS. There's so many different pros and cons when it comes to all of the different suppliers that are out there. So just keep an eye on my channel because I'm going to release that supplier video real soon. But on to the fourth step in this entire business model, which is that once you've built your store, you've decided on what products you're going to sell, you've linked it to your supplier's website, is that you now of course need to start driving traffic to your store. So this is where so many beginners end up getting confused because they're not really sure of exactly how they're going to get real life people to be aware of the products that they're selling. And in my opinion, I would say that this is probably one of the easiest parts of the entire process, because once you sell a product that you know a particular person is interested in, all you got to do is put your product or your website in front of that person for them to click into the store, and from there you're going to be able to turn them into a paying customer using various different strategies. Now, there's two different ways that you can get real life people onto your store in the first place. The first way is to use organic traffic, also known as free traffic, and the second way is to use paid ads. My recommendation is to use a mixture of both. You want to be building up your organic traffic because of course you don't need to pay anything in the long run, but yet you're still going to get people coming onto your website and hopefully buying your products. But you also want to consider using paid ads as well, because this is a great way for you to start generating sales from day one. Now, the best form of free traffic is to use TikTok organic, Instagram Reels, posting videos, short form videos about the product that you're selling. Ensure that you've created a theme page page with the branding of your store and just make everything look professional. There's also other methods, e.g. writing blogs on the back end of your Shopify account and hopefully getting those blogs ranked on Google. And when it comes to the paid ads side of things, I would say using TikTok ads and Google Shopping ads are going to be your best bet. TikTok ads are great because TikTok is one of the most popular social media platforms right now, and Google Shopping ads are a great option because billions of people go onto Google on a daily basis. Google is also the most visited website as well as the most visited search engine in the entire world. So by using a mixture of organic traffic, TikTok ads and Google Shopping ads, there isn't any way that you're not going to be able to start driving traffic onto your store. But the most important thing that you need to bear in mind once you start getting visitors onto your store is that you want to start collecting the email addresses or have a way for you to collect the email addresses so that you can start building up an email list. This right here has to be the biggest hack when it comes to building a brand and being able to make money from your dropshipping business far into the future. The biggest mistake that so many people make once they start driving traffic to their store is that they don't have a way to remarket to the people that didn't buy. Not every single visitor is going to buy straight away, but if you're able to collect their email address, you're going to be able to remarket to that person month after month, year after year, of course, until they unsubscribe from your email list. Now, one tool that you can use when it comes to collecting the email addresses for the people that land onto your store is OmniSend. The way that OmniSend works is that there's going to be a pop-up on your dropshipping website that's going to offer the person 5%, 10% off, but for that visitor to get that discount, they're going to need to insert their email address and instantly they're going to be added into an email list. So this is super important for you to be aware of before you start building out your automated dropshipping store. But once you're aware of the first 5 steps and you've done all of these different steps correctly, hopefully from that point, customers are going to start to place orders, and this is when you're going to start to receive money. And just to remind you, when it comes to dropshipping, the money that you receive, you're going to take a portion of that money and you're going to go and buy the product, and the remaining amount is going to be your profit. But the good thing about building out an automated dropshipping store is that the orders are going to go directly to your AutoDS account, so you're not going to have to see them, you're not going to have to process anything. As long as you've set up auto fulfillment within your AutoDS account, because everything is connected from your supplier to your store to your AutoDS account, everything is going to be handled automatically, because it's going to be from this point that AutoDS is going to send your customer's name, the product that they ordered, and their address to your supplier, and of course your supplier is then going to ship the product to your customer. And once the supplier has shipped out the order to your customer, it's going to be at that point that the customer is going to automatically receive the tracking information. When I say tracking information, this is going to be the tracking number, all of the details that the customer needs for them to rest assured that they're going to receive the item within a couple days. And the reason why I'm emphasizing this part of the process over here is because one of the number one reasons why a lot of people end up failing with a dropshipping business is because they're not automating simple things like this when it comes to updating the customer on what's going on. And because they don't do that, that's where the customer now complains, they file a chargeback, they're really worried that they've been scammed. So it's always important and crucial for you to update the customer at every step of the way. And of course, this isn't something you're going to have to do yourself manually. This is going to be done with AutoDS. It's going to be within your AutoDS account. If you just click on orders, you're going to see all of the orders populating over here. And as you can see, there's all of these different columns. There's a column for what item was ordered. There's going to be a column for the details of the customer as well as the tracking information as well. And you're also going to be able to see the status of the order in this column over here. And the overall point is that if you're serious about building an automated dropshipping business, then AutoDS is going to be an integral part of the entire process, because everything is going to work seamlessly as long as you've set everything up correctly. And of course, the final stage is that the customer is now going to receive the order. And it's going to be from this point that you can rinse and repeat the entire process when it comes to remarketing to the customer, letting them know about new products that you're selling. If you wanted to upsell them on a different item, whatever the case is, you're going to be able to do whatever you want. But as long as you're aware of these 10 different steps, being able to start an automated dropshipping business isn't going to be difficult. So in this video, I just wanted to give you guys the basic overview, the foundation of what goes into this entire business. Of course, there's some practical steps that you need to take. And if you wanted to enroll in a completely free course, where in this course, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time, giving you an over-the-shoulder aspect of how you can get started with this business. You're going to be able to enroll into that free course by clicking the top link in the description down below. Be sure to check that out straight after this. I've gotten so much positive feedback from this course. It's already helped out so many students generate thousands of dollars. So be sure to check that out, top link in the description. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I show you guys some other automated side hustles that you're going to be able to do anywhere around the world, click the link over there, watch that straight after this, because that video is going to put you on the path of being able to generate an extra $500, $1,000, maybe even $2,000 every single week. So I'll catch you guys in that video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.